All right, our final clip of this week's school board meeting. I'm going to tell you, it was a lot of meetings. This always happens when we are around budget cuts because honestly, when you are cutting $75 million from the district, you're cutting a lot of jobs. School districts are predominantly people heavy industries, right? It's like 86% of our budget is people. So when you hear budget cuts, it's people losing their jobs. It's really tough. It's a tough time of year. And so I want you to pay attention to this clip that Director Emmerich says at the end of this board meeting. I think in Minneapolis Public Schools, we have, for many years now, with many iterations of school boards, as funding has gotten slimmer and slimmer, as our enrollment has declined more and more, we have just trimmed away programming. And it might be time for us to really think about restructuring our district. Our district started to do it and stopped more than once. And so Director Emmerich says in this last clip, I want to love our students, our teachers, and our community more than I want to love buildings. And I really love the framing of that. And so I'm going to share that quote because I can't imagine how much leaner we can run some of our schools. And I wonder if it's not time to stop running schools with such a small amount of kiddos in them and to start to think about what kinds of experiences do we want kiddos to have when they're in our schools. It'll be a tough thing to watch and follow. It seems like the conversation's coming forward again. We'll be watching. Hope you will too.
The one last thing that I will say, and this is my third year sitting here saying something like this at this time. We talk about the reduction of positions at the Davis Center, and we're talking about people. And so to my colleagues in the room and my colleagues not in the room, I know that every single person at Davis Center, is either experiencing a reduction of their position, has had to let somebody know that their position is being reduced, or has a friend or colleague whose position has been reduced. And that is the brutal reality of our budget situation. And it can sometimes be really hard because sometimes the community does not recognize how important central office positions are. I want you to know that I see you. And I also, as someone who's been parenting at a channel, Director Jordan here, as someone who has been parenting in poverty for over 2 decades and has a family value with my children, that things are for using and people are for loving. We have to stop loving our buildings more than we love our employees and our students and our families. So I'm looking forward to talking about how we are going to right size this district. I am done loving buildings more than I love people. Thank you.